What up, homies? Up, home. New short just dropped literally like 8 minutes ago. After this, go check it out. Fire. Notice, notice what I did at the beginning. So, bro, we got some stuff we got to talk about today. Okay, for next stream, bro, I in between, I'm getting my chat up. I don't know what is going on. Pop out chat. All right, bro. Okay, so let's talk about the West today because the West has had some interesting shifts and developments. A lot of things going on. Um, just wanted to talk about it because there's a lot of interesting things, especially with the Lakers and the Mavericks playing last night. We'll talk about that probably right now, actually. So Lakers beat the Mavericks. I think unsurprisingly, that was a really good game. The Mavericks came out, but the Mavericks are just hurt, bro. So yeah, Kyrie had like 35. Luka had a triple double almost in the first half, so that was cool. And Bron and AR just look good, man. I mean, they're great um, side pieces. I mean, it's crazy to say that, but I mean, you're talking about Luka freaking Doncic. Look at 19, 15, and 12. LeBron had 27 and 12. And where's AR? AR had 20. Rui had 15. Rui was really good too. Jackson Hayes caught some lobs. He only played 17. Really went small out here. Daniel hit some threes. Dalton Connect was there. Jordan Goodwin, I got. They got a solid. Lakers are a solid squad. Mavericks are also a solid squad. I mean, you kidding me? You're talking about Kyrie, Clay, PJ Washington, Max Christie, Dinwiddie off the bench. Dwight Powell, awesome. Najee Marshall, pretty good. Dante Exum, reliable, right? Kessler Edwards, I mean, you replace Kessler Edwards with freaking Derek Lively or Daniel Gafford or AD. I mean, this Mavericks team is really freaking good, dude. We'll talk about them in a sec, but I want to focus on the Lakers. People, I don't feel like people are disrespecting the Lakers, but they're good. They would be able to beat somebody, dude. So that's going to be really interesting how that plays out. But in terms of who's going to win the West, like, let's talk about it. So the Western Conference is loaded right now. I felt like it dropped off a little bit earlier around the trade deadline. Before that, before All Star break, um, and it's getting really close now. The Nuggets and the Grizzlies are now neck and neck for the 2 and the 3. They're tied for 2. Lakers and Rockets are tied for 4. Clippers and Timberwolves are tied for 5th with a game separating the 6th and the 9th seed. So Clippers fan, I'm like, freak. We've been sucking. I'll talk about that in a second. So the main question I want to talk about today is it going to be the Thunder coming out of the West or the Field? Who do I take? Thunder or the Field? I'm going to take the Field, and I'm going to explain why, obviously. The Thunder are now in the situation where the Celtics have been in, maybe not fully, very early on, Celtics, because they haven't been to a Western Conference Finals yet. That says a lot to me about. I want to double check and make sure I'm not stupid. They have not been yet. Boom. Yeah, they have not been yet. Because it was yes. Okay. Good. Um and I just look at the other teams in the West and I am like, hey man, Love the advanced stats. Not even that the Thunder are an advanced stats team at all. Great defense. Best defense in the league by a couple points. Big. That's a big. I think they're on 103 now, 102 or 104. I think so. 103. Defensive rating, which is really, really good. Leading scorer in the NBA. Young team. Just got Chet back. They're going to be doing a lot better. They're 8-2 in their last 10. But gosh dang it, man. You got the Nuggets and Jokic. Lakers with Luka and LeBron. Can't believe we're saying that. I'm going to leave the Clippers as an absolute sleeper. I'm not going to say Kawhi and James Harden. Timberwolves with Ant. And I'll talk about that in a sec. Warriors with Steph and Jimmy. Mavericks with Kyrie, Clay, and AD. And then who knows what the Suns are doing, but they're in 11th. 2.5 games out of the 10 spot. So they're 2.5 games out of the freaking Suns. Looking pretty rough. So I'm going to take the field over the Thunder because all of the advanced stats stuff go out the window. I give this example all the time of when the Kings were third seed 2023, best offense in the league, highest offensive rating, one of the greatest offenses we've ever seen, and they lose in the first round because Steph Curry just goes ballistic, right? You can't stop Steph Curry. You can stop everyone else, but you can't stop Steph Curry. So, and that was a series that didn't stop everyone else because they're a great offensive team, defensive team. If Steph, Clay, Draymond, all those guys, that's not how that was going. So, not saying that that's the Thunder. I just, it's hard for me to say until they do it. I'm not saying that they won't be able to do it. I'm just saying for right now, until we have that, okay, hey, guess where they've done. Next year, if they go this year to the Western Conference Finals or the Finals, just like the Mavericks did, or just like the Celtics won, then you move on and have a different perspective with them. I don't understand why that's so hard to grapple, to understand. I just feel like I hear people talking, and that's not the majority of everyone, just because you come on the internet isn't everybody at all. But I do understand that the Thunder need more respect, but it's hard to get that respect when you sweep your first round. You sweep the Pelicans the first round last year. You're out ahead, and then your second round opponent plays a 6-game series. Against the Clippers, we went 6 games. That was the tied for the most amount of games that the Mavericks have played. They played a 6-round series. It was kind of tough. Luka wasn't playing all that great. Kyrie killed that. And then you go to your second round matchup against the Mavericks, and you lose in the second round as a first seed when they're like, hey, man, we need to give them all this respect. When Luka just banks you, right? And I want to talk about the Thunder did a really good job slowing down Luka a little bit and making other people make reads, make plays. And P.J. Washington in that Thunder series, don't forget this, had 28, 26, 2. He was balling out. So he was the reason that the Mavericks won that series in 6, not even in 7. Luka and a role player who that's by the design of your defense. Luka and a role player, and Kyrie was there, made you beat you guys in 6 games, and you had home court advantage. So do you see what I'm talking about? When I'm talking about the Thunder, I'm not saying that they can't ever do it. I'm just saying right now it's hard for me to pick them or the field. Now, if it's pick them or pick a different team, I have a hard time picking a specific team on who could do that. But if it's pick the Thunder or the field, I'm picking the field. Nikola Jokic, holy crap! If his role players, I'm talking about his role players because Jamal Murray, he's been playing good. Will give him he deserves. But for the whole year and for the Olympics, he is not warranted that respect. Shout out Nuggets fans. I guess you have to tell me how y'all feel about it. You don't want to play Jokic, bro. Bro, Luka and LeBron last night with Austin Reeves looked really good. And if they get, where was Alex Len? Alex Len is on the Lakers now. Is something happened? Was there another rescindance? No. But Luka on the Lakers feels higher of a ceiling-ish. There's more of a gap there. The Mavericks were pretty even here. It was hey, offense and defense. Got 2 good offensive guys and really good defensive. Lakers feel more like this, where it's okay, Luka is the top player on both those teams. And then there's probably I would say LeBron, and then Kyrie, and then Austin Reeves, and then your Mavericks guys, and then so yeah, you basically give, instead of just having Kyrie for Luka, you give him Braun and Austin Reeves. And let's not talk like Austin Reeves isn't a baller. This dude can come out and give 20, 25 buckets. Or 20, 25 points. 20, 25 buckets would be 5 pieces. But do you see my point? So you give Luka a higher ceiling, and that's what you need. The playoffs are all about superstars, bro. Ant in the first round last year. Ant's run all last year was crazy. Swept the Suns in the first round. Second round, you get to the defending champion Nuggets, and you take them to 7 games, and you beat them on their home floor in 7. Wow. And then they get spanked by Luka, who wasn't getting spanked. Yeah, just that Western Conference Finals. But Ant, granted, he had Cat played really, really, really well. Gobert is playing okay. Naz Reid is playing really good. They had a really good squad. So if the rest of the guys can buy in, it's going to be like, what superstar has the best role players to play? And the Thunder, this is where we get back to the Thunder, is I'm like, J-Dub as the second option. Even if you're like, okay, well, Chet's their second best player. Offensively, no, he's not. Jalen Williams is their second best offensive player. He's their second option. You can call Chet the second best player, but Jalen is the second option that you go to on offense. So when teams are scheming and doubling Shea, and let's say, bro, a couple games that Shea's not getting the free throw line, not saying that he's a foul baiter or anything. That's my quick take on the whole fouls thing is like, hey, bro, I don't play, okay, but if you make a move and get a guy out of position where he's supposed to, I don't understand why NBA guys are jumping. Why are you jumping on a pump fake? You're not gonna block his mid range or a 3-pointer, so don't jump at him. So I'm okay with when people pump fake and then they go into him because you made your dude jump, when it's like, dude, everything I learned when I played basketball in freaking rec league was like, if they pump fake, stay down. There's no reason to jump. You're not gonna block anything. Block him at the rim. Don't jump if they're on the perimeter. So I don't get this whole foul better thing with Shea, because if you get to do that at a position, free game, bro. That's your fault for out of position defensively. So, but let's say Shea is not getting to the free throw line, or he's not. Threes aren't going down. The Thunder offense is already kind of streaky. Like it's like a good Lou Dort 3 game. Aaron Wiggins has a couple good buckets. Isaiah Joe is making some threes again. You know, Chet stepping outside. They shoot a lot of threes, but they can make them. They have a lot of guys who can make them. But if Shea is kind of over here, because he's still a younger star in terms of the playoff atmosphere, we're being a number 1 option and winning, stuff like that. Not enough experience, I'd say. And then you have that all on J-Dub, who's even younger and less experienced in playoffs. And you put that up against a guy like Luka, who, based off what we're looking at right now, that's a second round series. And then the Western Conference Finals, you're playing the Nuggets or something, right? Or unless the Mavericks make a crazy run. Here's the other thing is like, bro, Jimmy and Steph are climbing. They are a game. If they are up a game, they're the 6th seed. Same with the Timberwolves. They've been playing well. They beat the Thunder last night. 2 nights ago. Sorry. Thunder are 7-3 in their last 10. Warriors 7-3 in their last 10. Thunder 8-2. Nuggets 9-1. Lakers 8-2. Clippers, Rockets 4-6. Hot. Mavericks 5-5. They've been okay. So we can understand like the play-in, first of all, is gonna be really, really crucial, because I think the Kings, you just get those guys out. Get them out. These are the teams I'm worried about, because Ant, Steph, and Jimmy Butler, and Kyrie, Clay, and AD. Hopefully we can get AD. And then this bottom half, I'm going to include the Clippers in that now, because they are a phenomenal defense. I think we're just struggling offensively because we had a lot of trades. We kind of downsized our roster from like deep to now maybe 8 guys. Then we use that to The Rockets are still great. They're still fun. I don't really want to talk a whole bunch about the Rockets or the Grizzlies because they can't match up when we're talking about when I think of the field on who can actually go to the finals out in the West. I'm not thinking about the Grizzlies or the Rockets. I'm thinking about the guys who have done it before. Because why would we not think about the guys who've done it before? They've done it before. Nuggets, Lakers. If you want to say Clippers, sure. Timberwolves, Western Conference Finals at least. You have freaking Steph and Jimmy on the same team, bro. We don't talk about playoffs. Jimmy's the only dude who's brought in the play-in team to the finals. So you give him Steph and Curry, bro. Let's see how that goes. We never know. Mavericks look really, really good, fully healthy. Wow, they're gonna be really good. Kings, get them out. Kings, Suns, everyone else, get them out. So that's my main point. Is the Thunder are great. They're a really good team. They won a lot of games, but the same thing happened last year where the Thunder got the first seed. Give them respect. And then they lose in the second round in 6 games. It wasn't really much of a fight. You can go look at the box score and say it was close games, but in my eyes, if it's not a 7-game series, unless it's like the tightest 6-game series in history of ever, then it's like, okay, that was it. That was a series. I didn't feel watching it. I can go look at the stats, but I didn't feel watching it that it was like that good. I think Luka just came in and specced him around. Really see much offensively from Shea. So that's my whole point. I'm gonna take the field now. If I had to pick a team to come out of the West, this is gonna be really hard. But dude, and you've got to walk with me here on this. Betting against Luka and LeBron on the same team in the playoffs is a really hard, stance to take in the opposition. We're saying those guys can't do it because Luka, dude, smacked everyone around last year, and LeBron's been smacking people around in the playoffs for years. Since he got to the Lakers, he's won a championship and gone to the Western Conference Finals again. So you give him Luka, who would now LeBron's the second option, and you give Luka the ball and say, hey, Luka, just kill people. Hey, man, I don't know. It'll be really interesting. It's going to come down to their depth. But guys like Rui, guys like DFS, Austin Reeves, Vanderbilt's been good, I guess. I don't know. If they had Mark Williams, it'd been crazy. Hopefully Dalton Connect can do something for him. That's my pick as of right now. Is it just doesn't seem smart to bet against Luka and the Lakers. Just off principle, not really anything that he's done this year, just based off principle of last year and what he's been able to do. You all know about the Suns playoffs. Have we seen Shea do anything like that to anybody? Yeah, the Pelicans in the first round in 2024. Okay, cool. I like Shea too. I'm a Clippers fan. We drafted Shea, bro. So I don't want to hear anybody say I like Shea. Slander is over here. No. I think he's probably going to end up winning the MVP. If Jokic doesn't get the second seed, he doesn't deserve it. But if he gets the second seed and he's averaging a triple-double on this trash team, we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, the Lakers are looking really, really good, dude, especially if they can move up to like the 3 spot. If Nuggets get 2 and Grizzlies move down to 4, first of all, Grizzlies Rockets first round would be freaking electric. That would be sick. And then Lakers move up to 3 and we get a battle of LA playoffs. That's what I want. That's what I'm wanting. Clippers lock in at 6. Hopefully we can freaking play well, not lose to the Pistons and the Pacers. But Nuggets move up to 2. Yeah, okay. So what would it be right now? Let's talk about that first. So right now, first round matchup, Thunder Warriors. You're telling me, bro, that that's going to be an easy series just because it's no. The Thunder lost and they didn't even they weren't able to utilize their home court advantage last time. So good luck playing Steph and Jimmy in the first round. Second round, Grizzlies, Timberwolves, that'll be a fun one. Nuggets, Clippers, that's really interesting. Zubac plays really, really well against Jokic, Kawhi and James, and our great defense. I don't know if the rest of their offense is going to be behind on anything, so we might be able to win that one. Lakers, Rockets, that'll be really, really fun. Dylan Brooks and Braun, first round. Then next round, so I'm going to go like Lakers, then Thunder in the second round. So might be losing to Luka in the second round again. Clippers and Grizzlies We take that. Probably. I'm going to say that. And then Clippers Western Conference Finals. Maybe I'm not doing it right. There's bias, but watch out, bro. Clippers are good. Not good right now. Who's our next couple games? Bulls today. Lakers. Oh, that's going to be freaking awesome. Nice job. Wow. Bulls. Lakers, Suns, Clippers. Or Knicks, Pistons. Okay. Yeah. Not terrible. Anyways, that's my whole point of the Western Conference, the playoffs, how that's going to look out. It's going to be really interesting to see, but let me know what y'all think. That's pretty much it for the stream today. Yeah, go check out the new short right now. We got a new short up, and new members only should be coming up today as well, and a new, I think. The main thing is Prospect Week is next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Prospect Week, baby. So I'm doing a prospect every single day. If you're here listening and watching, I'll decide doing Dylan Harper, Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Igor Demon, I don't know, and Nolan Traore, who's the one guard for France. And I'll be giving them rankings, and those are probably my 5 favorite prospects this year. I do like 2 or 3 that are like the mainstream, and then I do 2 that are like, here's ones that I like, but they still get talked about 100%. I'm not just being like, hey, I found these guys, here they are. I still like them a lot. So that's pretty much all I got for that. Stream on Friday. Maybe we'll talk about the East, and maybe we gotta update my bingo sheet. I don't think there's been a ton, but we gotta update the bingo sheet. So yeah, go check out the show right now. Go check out videos. If you want to support me more, there's click the join button next to the subscribe button, and it's $2 a month for members only content. You get early access to videos, chat privileges, and members only content where I just come on raw, kind of like a live stream, and I just yap for probably minutes about something. So I got another one coming out today, I think. So that's all I got for today, bro. We are out. Have a good one, y'all.